Hello, welcome to a stream. Hi, it is the 100th episode of my Survival World series, which is pretty cool. I don't have anything super special planned today. I mostly just think we should just continue work on the castle here, as we have been doing. I have some ideas of what we're gonna do, so we're gonna build this pillar, and that pillar probably, and finish this section up, like decorate it a little bit, just get kind of in place what I know is going to be here, and then we can like work on this and maybe copying that to the other side. But there's some decorations we'll do on the roof here, like with some lanterns and stuff to make sure it doesn't like have any mobs spawning on it. There might also be some decorations we want to do on the underneath of this overhang. We still need to figure that out, but yeah, I think today we'll just take it easy, try to copy some of the stuff over, and I'll do a little bit of designing too. So, let's get to it. What do I need in my inventory? I need, well, I don't remember. I think kind of put this stuff all over the place, but I'll need this. We'll just take a stack of these two things. I'll take some anvils, I guess. I'll take some wood. So I'll just kind of get some of the resources I need. When I was going to the piglin farm in between episodes, or the zombie, is it zombie piglin? Yeah. It no longer works because I think the reach of the piglins are longer than they used to be, and it killed the iron golem. So yeah, currently that doesn't work. I feel like there is a possible fix to it, probably. I don't know what. Maybe just making it so, like I mean, the iron golem needs to hit them. I guess I'll have to test what the range of the iron golem is like somewhere, but I don't. I guess I could make a new piglin farm, but that's a lot of work. I feel like I could just adjust it probably with a few features. So we'll try to do that. But these are okay. I think this is mostly what I need right now. I'll take a stack of this. Um, take some slabs, and we'll take a stack of each of these. Is there? I don't know. I probably should just try to organize stuff in shulker boxes again. So we're gonna keep this stuff in a shulker box, and uh, yeah, there's just a lot of stuff that I need to use. Okay, we'll start with just the wall, and then we'll move to doing the other stuff. I think will be the best plan of action. So what I'll need is um I need concrete. No, that's cyan terracotta. Why do I have that? Um I may not have what I need actually. I need dark concrete. There it is. Okay, I need this and this. That should be fine. Let's just fill up the shulker box with some of the things that I have on me that I don't quite need yet. I'll just keep one sack of dirt. We don't... I guess I need a bit more andesite. There's definitely some andesite still in here, right? Because, yeah. I know I went mining semi-recently. So I can put that in there. I'll put that there. I'll keep a stack. Okay. We don't need, like, that much wood. And it is almost night. Is there a bed here? Yes. So yeah, that's something I'm gonna have to fix. I don't know if I'm gonna just do it in between streams or I don't know. Since it doesn't seem like really good to do like a whole video for it. It might be something I just do in between streams and just show at the beginning of one. If there is a fix for it, might be the way I do it. But yeah, that's kind of a bit of an issue because the only other XP farm I have is the spider farm, really. I mean, I guess I have the trading hall, but that's not really good for mending tools. So I mean, it works, but it's not as efficient as the piglin farm at all. So I think maybe with just an adjustment or two, it'll be okay. I just need a way to aggro the piglins, I think, is what I need to do. So I don't know if there's some way to do that without the iron golem getting hit. I'll try to figure that out. Or I might forget about it. But I might try to fix that. So let's head up here. I'm gonna put this down. I guess we can start right away with this. So let's see. I need some dirt. I don't need my torches right now, so I can kind of just put that aside. And then we can go like this. I don't know how high I intend to go with this. I guess to here is how high it can go. So it's going to be a little bitty one. Compared to some of the other ones I've done, but I think that's okay. There we go. Anything spawn on the inside here? That's kind of... no, this will be the same layer as the stone. So we'll put that around it. Alright. We can get some lanterns, because we usually put lanterns on top of these, right? And let me just check comparing it to the one that's below it, how it compares. Oh, did I not put lanterns on these? Was that something I'm not doing? Oh, I only did these first ones too. I need to replicate these on all the sides. Yeah, I'm gonna put lanterns on these, right? Even more. Oh, didn't mean to put that there. We'll do that. Just for a bit of extra light. I mean, you don't need the light there, I'm just trying to mirror these. Is there lanterns on top of... Yeah, there's lanterns on top of those entrances too, so to keep it the same. I think it does make the arch look a little bit more interesting. Wait, did I do it on the bottom arches? I think I did, right? Yeah. It's just a nice little accent, so we'll keep that there. Alright. So let's just get some of this in place. And I think I'll copy those over too. That'll be something I can do. So there's a lot of things that I can do right now that don't really involve designing too much, which is kind of good because then I can kind of get go a bit faster and get more done. Because sometimes when I design things, I get stuck. So yeah, we can just kind of fill this in. How did I think I just went straight into it. So I want to make sure it's the same way I did it. So there's two. Okay, yeah, it goes in. Oh, yeah, it goes in. So that makes sense. Why would it not go in? Okay, so we'll do that and it just goes around. Okay. So let's head back up here. I could have just done that in the first place, but I didn't. So, oh well, I'll do it now. Oh no, buy block. Okay. Let's just fill this in a bit. But building up this area is kind of just copying the edge of like the ones below it, so it shouldn't take too long to get just a general setup here. Okay, that's probably good enough. And then we can do this. And then here. Okay. Do I don't do like corners on the inside ones usually, so we can just go like this. And then here. And then just fill it in. There we go. Gonna replace this with this. All right, and I'll do these edges real quick, and then we can continue with the other bricks and stuff. All right. But there might be some more decorations I want to add to this later that makes this more interesting and less kind of bland. Because there really isn't right now a lot going on here. I mean, the roof is just very complex in itself, so I guess that's interesting, but it kind of just blends in. But I think it'll be fine. With the railing up here anyway, to kind of border it. Okay. What does that look like? I mean, it's gonna look a little weird with the top part, but yeah, okay. That's fine, I think. What we need to do now is polished andesite, right? Yeah, we'll do a row of polished andesite. This is like a little different than any of the other areas I've done before, so we'll maybe add like a pillar type of thing here, but it should be fine besides that. Or that will be an interesting feature, I guess. To make it like break it up. There'll be like a pillar here or something. Or like that. But we can start by just placing this in. I don't know how I'm gonna break up the roof yet. Okay, let's think about this a little bit. So it'll probably be like this, right? So we could do either 2 or 3. So wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So it's odd. If I do that there, and then that would be 12. So it'd be 4, 2, 4. And then we could just do that instead. I don't know. There's gonna be a wall. I don't know how. Huh? Okay. So there's gonna be some type of arch here, right? So this isn't gonna be. This is gonna probably go out like a bit more and into here. So I'm gonna try to think about it as going off of this part. So let's say it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then there'll be something like this. I mean, not like that, but similar-ish to where the arch... Okay, we can break this out. Because this is going to be an entranceway. How tall should it be? Let's go check. I'm gonna want it to do, I want it to be like this one. So there's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 1, 2, 3. There's 3 blocks, then it goes in. Okay. So 3 blocks. Three blocks. Okay, I'm out of that. I need to get more of the blocks. Okay, don't have anything in here, really. Let's get some more resources. Oh, no. I did not make that. My rocket's too powerful. Oh my gosh. Ow. Let's try not to die. So I'm going to place this here, and I'm going to take a little bit of this. because I might need it. And then what else do I need? I need, well, what do I need? I need more of the concrete, which is in here. Okay, there's just a bit more, but we don't really need any more black concrete, so I'm gonna put that in there. And it is almost night, so we can sleep. Okay. Yep. So, oh, was I gonna add wool above here? I think I was. What, well, how? Huh. We can add like, yeah, that's gonna be something I have to figure out. Because the roof, I kind of, with the other roof insides, I had wool above to kind of make a nice ceiling. But this one may be a little tricky since it has like all the budding out stuff. But I do kind of like the shape it has already, so we can kind of maybe work off that in some way. But I'm gonna say this is gonna be something I do later, decorating like this wall parts. I think once I have all of these in place on all the sides, then I'll decorate the inside here. And the roof will just be what it is, and I'll just edit underneath however I can, if necessary. I may just leave it like this too. Okay, so I think we have what I need for now. Let's just head back up. I might need to do some more concrete gathering in a second. But for now, we can just continue this part. Yeah, I don't know how this is gonna work. Did it go downward before? Let's check. It's a little bit lower than this one. Nope, I can't get in from this angle. Oh no, I can. Gosh, this building's a maze at this point to me. So how did I do this? It kind of was just floating, and this is connected to a wall. But this is different. It's a bit different area. I'll need to figure that out. I just want to take a bit of a reference of that so I can semi-copy it. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what to do here. Maybe something like that. So this is 5 and this is 5. And hey, that works pretty good then. And is this, and it's centered right there. Ah, okay. It works. It works. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Block. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Block. And then block, 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 block. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do. This is when having the haste beacon would be helpful. But I don't think having it activated all the time would be a good idea. Okay. Did I build that one the right height? One, yeah, I did. Okay. And then I can place this here, and then deal with the rest later. Okay, yeah. Something I forgot about is that this will be right here. Right? Which is a little weird for a pathway that's this tight. But I think just following how I've done it before is going to be the best plan of action with this area. I'll keep that on me. I don't need one piece of dirt. Okay. Oh, I need to make these also. Before I copy like this over, I need to make that. That might be difficult. Uh, yeah, this is okay. I mean, it's a little weird right here, but um, I don't know. Once the things are in place, maybe I can figure out like I could add like a trapdoors or something here to make it more detailed. Um, okay. Uh, maybe with these right here, I could also have this as a step up, but I feel like it's best if the pillar. Oh, the pillar could be here or here. I'm thinking maybe inward is better here though. Maybe if it goes like a slightly inward on the pillar, so like there could be a stair there and a stair there, and it goes up and then goes out, and there'll be. I think this I want to have overhanged, right? Um, yeah, I have no idea. Or this is supposed to be open. I don't know. We'll leave it like very very basic for now, just to get a sense of how it feels, and then from there we can interpret how I want to do the front. And I forgot something down here. I forgot some carpets, which are in this shulker box. This one. Yes. Is that enough? I'll take half stack. You know what? I should shear the sheep. It is time to shear some sheep. Let's see how loud this is. Hello, sheep. I'm coming for you. It's been a while. Okay. There's a lot of you, and I'm gonna get stuck a little bit, but I need the wool. And it's good to do this periodically. I think I haven't done this in a few streams, so it's good to do this so I have the wool for the things when I need it. Especially if we're doing the roof out of the gray. But I already have a ton of gray. I think dark gray is the stuff I need more of, really. I use that more, I guess, with the carpets. But there might be quite a bit of the light gray. I may have said dark gray when I just meant gray, but you know what I mean, right? I cannot hear my own thoughts in this pen. Okay. Goodness. We still need to decorate these a little bit with something. I don't know what's yet. Okay. I'll bring the wool that I just sheared up into my shulker box here, so that we have it ready at hand. I think 64 would be enough, because I definitely didn't use 64 anvils. But I'm thinking this area might actually be not without an overhang, because I'm thinking we could have like some sort of path around this way with like, I don't know, maybe some plants or something. This part is still, I don't know how I'm gonna make it. So we'll do that later, but let's see what it looks like from the top, because this will give me a good view of what this actually looks like. And I think it's good. Yeah, I feel like it feels right. Is it like, is it weird that there's a like an outward thing here and non-outward thing like here? I guess you have this thing instead to kind of give your intention to it, and it kind of goes in the wall. But it doesn't go outward at all. This is very flat compared to where this is a bit more curved. I think it works. All right, but yeah, I don't know or not if this should have an overhang or not. If it does, then I feel like this whole circle area could be like kind of an outside balcony thing, and it could still have the nature stuff in it, but it's also like a balcony. but it's like inside slash outside, and then you could go in to like the entrances there, there. And I guess there could be doors there, but I'm thinking just the 4 would be enough because that's pretty easy to access anywhere. You could just go here, then go in there. I mean, this is a big circle, but it won't take too long to just walk in that way. All right. What we can work on now is the lights on the roof here. So it's almost time to sleep, but I need to do this. Okay. Is it time to sleep? Yes, come on, come on. 3, 2, 1. The build does look good at night, but some of the stuff I'm building isn't lit up yet, so I need to do something with that. And this area isn't lit up too. We need to light up this. I'm gonna do the top of the roof, then do underneath it with the lighting. Because the top is easier, so that's my reasoning for doing it. Let's check. How did I kind of just spaced it out here. So this is something I could place one. Is that a good spot? It's kind of aligned with this. That's a good thing. It's aligned with that. Does it light this up enough, though? I would think it does, but, you know. And then there's lights over here. And if we... I lost where the light thing is. It's 7, 5, 4, 3, 4, 3, 4, 2, 1, 0. Okay, there's a 0. Well, is that like... That might be in the block that's not here. I think this may just be perfect. But I don't want to risk it. Is this a 0? There's 2. Okay, I think technically it's probably fine. Because see, if I'm standing here, it's a 1. If I'm standing here, it's a 1. It's just when I jump that it's not. And that doesn't really matter. So I think that's actually a perfect spot. And that's this light that's actually doing that. We'll check up front here then. 7, 3, 2, 1. Okay, there's a 0 here. Maybe there's going to be a light that actually brings enough above it, but let's add it on this side too. I think the first placement I got is a perfect one, actually. Like, I feel like it's the right spot, so it's going to be right. Nope. That's not it. Here, right? Okay. And it's aligned with that, so I know it's correct. All right, and it's raining. Great. Hope you like the rain. Okay, that's good. I think like maybe 2 more right here and here would be good. I don't want it to be connected to the other parts of the roof. I think that'll look a little weird. So I think right here is like as far up as I can go. I mean, is this good? Yeah, it's I mean, that's really close, but I think it's just good. And yeah, I don't think anything can spawn here. Nothing can spawn here. And plus we might add some lights on this also to help out. I don't know how good that'll be though. Okay, and I'm thinking all of this would be perfectly fine since this lantern's really close. I think the end rod's probably doing more than the lantern. The lantern's mostly just decoration, but it helps a little bit. Like, yeah, okay. I'm living life on the edge here. So the middle, is this lit up now? No, this is not lit up. And that's something we need to do. 0, okay. So I could just add like a lantern here. Have I done something like that before? No, I didn't do that on that one, but we could do it on this just to give just to do that a little, just to make sure that's lit up. These are all even though, uh-oh. I could just have it on the middle one, but that feels weird. Okay, I'm gonna say that'll probably be lit up from underneath. So we're gonna do the other underneath one, come back to here and see if that fixes it. And if it doesn't, then then I might need to do something. I don't know if I like this texture. I'm thinking maybe something like this. Because it's a very, like, in the middle part, so I want it to look good. Yeah, I think that's fine. Alright. Yeah, see, this is why you might want to overhang, so the rain is a little bit not on you. You can still see it, right? You can still hear it, though. There's no rain in this direction. Is there actually not? I don't see any. Or it might be too far. Did I? Okay, no. I just ran my mouse on my keyboard. Okay, so lighting. What will we do here? So we can't really do... This part's definitely not going to be wool because, if we go check down here, this is not wool. And that's kind of going to be what I'm basing this off of. Even though there's not really an overhang like this before. So the part that's outside of this part, outside of the skeleton frame, is going to be, you can definitely see this. This, I'm going to say you probably can see the wool, but depending on how I'll figure it out, though. I mean, I could just go like, oh, this is a slab. And that's also, is that also a slab? Yeah, that's slab. All right, there needs to be lights here also. I mean, it could just be a more subtle thing right there. But this is slab. This is... I mean, I could just convert this to a block, and that would probably fix it, and I just add a lantern here, so it's like a nice, subtle, hidden lantern. I guess we could try that. Bye block. We'll have to, like, go back and do this afterward, because it's going to be a hard thing to remember that there's a block here. Okay. This is more for decoration, I guess. So, yeah, I guess we'll convert all those to lanterns, just so there's a little bit extra, I don't know, something there. So this is not a place you can place a lantern. But you can make it a place you can place a lantern by doing that. And it'll look fine from underneath, so I think that works. I need dirt. I don't know why I don't have that. Okay, so this is going to be break that, place that. It'll look the same on the top, but just have a little bit of extra light here. And this might be enough that there doesn't need to be anything done with the top. And I'm still not like 100% sold on this design for the edge here. I might want to add a stair like there and there to make it a little bit more interesting, but we'll do that later after I set these lanterns up. Okay. Okay, let's now get rid of this. I don't need shears right now. Okay. So that looks good, right? Just a little bit of extra light. And I guess it looks a little different because there'll be like a few peeking out lanterns right there and there, which I think is good. But I'm thinking, yeah, like a few stairs just on those ones coming in would make it a little bit less rigid and more arch-like. Kind of like this part. So, let's see. Do I have any stairs already made? I think I do, but I might be mistaken. Yeah, I don't know. I'll get like half a stack and make those into stairs. We want them to be stone brick, or deep slate brick. Deep slate, yeah, it's just deep slate. It's not even stone. Okay. Maybe I should have left that dirt there for a second because I might need to place it back. Okay. There we go. Yeah, I'm thinking that's fine. Let's just check from the front what that looks like. Yeah, I think that looks good. I think it looks good. There's not an arch there, on like when it connects on the inside one, so I don't know if that should be added. I originally thought no, but now I'm thinking maybe yes. And I don't know. This one's kind of weird, the edge. It doesn't really follow the same pattern. But I can't really do it like that anyway, so I think it's good. Because it has a little bit of a dip back in it, but yeah, it's just kind of is what it is, I guess. I think that's good. But something else. Okay, let's check if the lighting's fixed now. I'm thinking it's not. Um, yeah, it's still zero. I mean, oh, it picks up a little bit. Okay, this is a slab, so it can be 0. And then, oh my gosh, it's perfect. Oh no, it's not. This one block. And light can't really travel through it, so... Ah! I guess I could add a slab here, but... I mean, the way to fix it, would be... probably just, I don't know... add a lantern. Or I could just, you know what we could do? We could just add a lantern right here. Right where it is. Would that look too much? And would it feel like it's just placing them randomly? Because I don't want it to be that. I want to feel like there's some kind of pattern to them. I think it looks okay. It's interesting. It like highlights kind of the depth of the roof, but I feel like there should be one here, and this would fix our corner problem if I mean, I just feel like there should be a light like here. So just on the edge of that one. And I think that would make it feel a little bit like the symmetry works better. Yeah, I think that works. It's a little weird, but it might be too much. Oh my gosh. So the original ones were just these two, right? And now I added 3 others. I'm not sure I'm sold on having it in the middle. I feel like it may just be a little too bright. And I feel like the middle should kind of stand for itself. So, I have an idea. This we might add back, but I don't know if that's the location I want it, so I'm gonna get rid of that. And it is night now. I didn't even notice because of the rain. Is there any mobs? Okay, we look good. I just don't want to get creepered. Okay. So we can just, get rid of that. Wow, that went flying. Okay. So, a simple solution would be like this. It might be a little bit spam on the lantern side, but I think it's just like, it may just like look like, it looks way better at night, I feel, because you can really tell the light, but it may just look kind of like extra lighting. I don't know. I feel like it's almost too much, because it's not really done on the other ones. Because you can, like, it's like a few blue sparkles, but it might be too much. It might be a little too shiny, but I don't know what else I could do. I mean, I guess I could put the lanterns here, so they're partially covered, and then just don't even have them over this way. So there's less, and they feel more hidden. And I need to think each layer is its own, so it doesn't have to like mirror pattern before because it's different. So it's okay to have like the lanterns like laying down the floor here. I did for this, I had lanterns just on that part, and that I think worked. So yeah, you can't even see them. It's just the tip, and I feel like that adds just a little bit. Like you can't even see it, but yeah, I think that's good. It's a nice, like, it's partially hidden, but there at the same time. So yeah, and the light level should be perfectly fine now everywhere. Yeah, that's good. Okay, I'll go with that for now. Um, I feel like the roof's well done because there's enough like kind of like of the blue right here. I feel, and there's gonna be like kind of lanterns in here too, so we don't need to overdo it on the highlights. So the next part that'll be tricky is making their lights like they're gonna be on these pillars, right? And I don't know how to do that because we have not done this before. So there's like a few different possible designs we could go for. We could mirror something like this with the thing going up, but I feel like that only really works because it's like a pillar upwards. Here I feel like it should hang off, right? And maybe I could use chains to make them feel like a little bit more hanging even. And I could incorporate them with the ceiling instead of the not the ceiling. But I feel like that might make it even more cluttered with the wool thing going on. Okay, let me actually check something. How did the wool work over here? Was it indented after yeah, it's after the first layer of like the blocks of andesite. Ugh. So it's gonna be hard to do. I guess I could put like an extra layer of andesite like on parts. Um uh no, like right here I couldn't really. I guess I could put a layer of andesite here, but I feel like it would mess up the whole thing I was going for. So what we could do is maybe just put slabs of andesite and then the wool above. I need to figure out what I want to do with this part first, though, before I can really start working on the ceiling. So I'm thinking I could just ignore this for now, but I feel like it's partially important. We got some lighting in here, or just some way of lighting. I don't know. Another easy thing we can copy is just this part that connects this side to that side. That doesn't take too long. But let's just see if there's a design I can be really sold on that's hanging here. Because I feel like maybe if it's hanging from the roof, if the wool's going to be there, I feel like that's a good enough decoration in the first place that it doesn't need to have a hanging lantern. I guess there could be like one chandelier in the middle, but that would be if the thing's not as narrow. So yeah, I think the wool will be fine, and we could have like a few of these things as pillars going inward. This is like very detailed, but maybe there could be some details kind of like that on the inside one. But I think just having lanterns would be good. Okay, I need to stop talking, actually work on the design a bit, I think. So did I leave my shulker box up there? Let's bring it back down in case I want to use it. Okay, so my inventory is very cluttered. Okay, right here. You know, I can place it here so I can remember that I know it's the one I'm using. Okay. Let's declutter my inventory a little bit and only get a few things that I know I'll need. So, okay. Maybe the wool. I don't know if I'm gonna place that, but so I want that. Oh, there's a ton of andesite. That's great. This. I guess I could make some chains. There's probably some down there, but they're not that expensive, so I'll just make a few. And then we can go here, and then boom, 26 chains. I don't think I'll use those, but I have them in case I need them. Okay. So let's think about it. You're standing this high, right? So an obvious thing would just be like, boom. And then I could do something like there. But that doesn't... And then I could do, instead of that, I could just do this. Which also feels a little weird. It could go in another block, and then it feels like a more hanging. It could be do this. But that feels a little weird. I feel like the chain would be better than the end rod. Or we could do it where it's resting above. Like that. It doesn't feel detailed enough with that. We could also have campfires here. Blue soul campfires? Would that look good? Maybe. Okay, then try it with that. It just... I think the problem isn't with... I think it's with the slab. I don't think that slab looks good like that. I think the slab's too big. I feel like the slab could only be used... Okay. Let's go a little bit higher maybe, and then the lantern... And do something like... Just like this, something kind of subtle. Or, if we go over here, I think that height's good, so it feels high up. And that'll be just slightly below where the roof will probably be with the wool, because the wool is going to be probably just mirroring what the top is, just with another layer underneath it. Is my current guess. So, I mean, if we just do it like that, that just feels like it's too... Like, if we do 2 lanterns, does that make it better? And what we could do is, instead of doing the first chain, is do this. No? That. I don't know. Yeah. So out of these 2 designs I have so far, which one do I like more? I think... So, this is... I feel like that one's better, but maybe... Should I just get rid of the chain, though? I feel like the chain is necessary for, like, it feels really, like, kind of wimpy without the chain. So what we could maybe try is to have it go that high, and then with a chain. We could change that to an andesite, polished andesite wall instead of the stone brick wall, so it feels more flush with that. I don't know. What we could try is if we go to here and then go to blocks, we just look at different blocks that I could use maybe, and just see. I feel like maybe stairs might be a fix. Yeah, I don't... Have I not unlocked that much stuff? I might not have. Maybe a fence? A fence might work. We'll just try a few things. Oh, what I meant to try actually, when I came over here. But I think having it with stone brick is kind of the pattern I've had it going before, so I feel like I want to keep that up. And it's also going to need to be over here, right? So maybe just what we do is this. So have it That's not the right height. Like that. Because that'll be touching the ceiling. I don't know. That feels too close almost. And then we do it at that same height. Because this would be here. So we can go here and then chain this. Oh, I placed the chain weird. No, it'd be this high. Let's just see what this looks like from the front. And that might work well. I feel like just something's missing, you know? It looks okay, right? But it just feels too much of the same type of block, you know? Maybe maybe this would just be better. Like even that. So it feels like there's more like indent to it. Okay. We'll try another thing. I have another idea. Which is get stairs. Wait, is there not polished walls? Wait, is that not a thing? Oops. Gosh. Stop doing that. Is there... Yeah, there's not. Oh my gosh. So I can't even use that if I want to. Bye. Guess I don't need that. Okay, let's get the stairs. There's probably stairs in one of these shulker boxes already, but too late now. I don't know, the edge, it feels... Something just feels off. Something is missing. And I will find it. Maybe... I know people use, like, sometimes with lanterns, they use, like, cauldrons and hoppers. Excuse me? What do you think you're doing here? How did they... Okay. I don't want a raid. I mean, there's probably some cows nearby, right? But there's a village right there, and I think there may be a few villagers in there still. Is there? They might all despawned or died. Hey, so I don't want... If I push him off the edge, do I get responsibility for that kill? Or what if I fishing rod him? Would that give me responsibility for this kill? I think it would... because I'm not doing damage. Let's actually test this. Okay. Alright. We'll try this. And see if this avoids damage. Okay. Let's... Okay. Ugh. Look. I just want to test this real quick. Oh, I got him. I got him. Hello, buddy. Try to shoot me. Nice! That didn't give me bad omen. That's actually... That worked pretty well. These other guys I can just wreck, though. Alright. Okay. My fishing rod's slightly damaged now. I don't know how... Ooh, I got a projectile arrow. Okay. That's pretty cool. I got a piercing 2 crossbow. I don't really need that, but I have it now. So let's get back to building. I mean, I could have, oh my gosh, the Endermen. Do they still do this? Why did you move this? Is there any more? Oh, there's the banner. I don't really, guess I'll take it. Does that give me bad omen if I pick it up? No, okay. I didn't think it would. I don't have it, right? Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna put this in some chests because it's kind of cool I got it. Okay. What should I do? should I incorporate maybe some wood into it? You know, I said fences, so... And I didn't even do anything with the stairs, because I got distracted. Look, I probably not gonna be that productive today, I guess. You know, I got the first original thing done, but I kind of want to figure out how I want these lanterns. I'm thinking either kind of on the inside here. It could be on the inside and outside, or it could be on all four sides. I'm thinking on this side and this side, so you can see it from the front. The problem might be is that these pillars are not detailed enough. You know, they just don't feel detailed. And I think, you know, once the roof's in place, that might be fixed. So, you know what? Let's just try to get the connection part of the roof, okay? I don't know how far this is going to go in, because what I'm thinking right now, potentially, is there's another roof underneath this roof, okay? And there's like a roof here, and then there's another thing you go into, like it's a mini like house. It's like a storefront. Sometimes you see like when there's an overhang and then there's another overhang. But that might be weird, and I might just want to put a wall. But I'm thinking if it kind of goes like that, so you can kind of see the roof, it'll make it feel grander. Potentially, like this space would feel bigger, and they'll feel like there's secret parts to it. I don't know. Okay, let's just bridge up. I need more space in my inventory. I don't. I need all the things on my end. I don't have enough space in my hotbar. Okay. Let's get what I need is. We're just using wool, right? Just wool. I was gonna get something else, but I forgot. Gosh dang it. How did I forget that so fast? Okay, let's just go up. Oh, I was gonna make fences. Yes, of course, fences. Let's make some sticks. Just I don't know how many fences I need. Let me just do that. Okay, let's just make 12 fences. And potentially that could help. I could use some other type of wood, but spruce is kind of the color I'm going for with this build, so it would be good to keep it that way. All right, let's build up and place it in. I might want to get more wool, but yeah, so this gap, should I just place a light here, or should I just fill it in? Because I don't like there being like empty hollow space in the build. So I'm gonna fill that in. Like if it's above something, if there's something above it and it's kind of like its own space, but that's just like a block where you couldn't notice it. So I'm gonna fill that in. And we're gonna go like this, and then so we're just gonna kind of mirror the top to start out here. All right, does that... So what we could do is go up one more time, and then do that and that. Okay, what does that even look like? Okay. And we can have, so this pillar, right? I think there should be something going out breaking this up. So it doesn't feel like all just one big blob of wool. You know, depending on how long this takes, I'm just going to move on and start building the pillars, because I said I was going to do that today, and that probably isn't going to happen with my current pace of things. Okay, so, I mean, it would be right here, right? That the pillars have to go. And they could be slabs. That might be interesting. I think that would be better than blocks here. And instead of a slab here, it could be a stair. I'm thinking just a little bit more texture on this part of the builds would be good. Okay. So see how it's kind of going upward? Um, if I want it to go all the way in, then it should go even higher than this, or it should go like maybe like a few more like higher than that, yeah. But if I want it just to be like just these 3 blocks, and maybe like slightly more, because 3 seems not that much for the size, like of this hallway. I could make it a little bit bigger, but I guess 3 would be fine. And it could just go up at a diagonal with this, kind of just mirroring this part, but I feel like that's weird. I feel like just having it flat would be better. Just slightly curved downward for the parts. Or it could just be flat. Okay. I'm thinking I probably want this hallway to be this thin. I think I want this hallway to be that thin, this thin. Because I want this to go here, and this definitely is going to be a wall here. I mean, this definitely is going to be a wall right here. So if this goes, I mean, I guess it could go into 5 blocks. So this would be the center. Is a potential thing I could do. But if I do that, then what? Then I'd want it to like curve like that, right? I'm thinking maybe 5 blocks would be good for this, just to make it feel a bit thicker here. Just because, you know, it is a bit of like, maybe just for some variety in the path. So I could do like some cool arches. Because if it's 3, the arches, I could still do like a mini arch right here, but it wouldn't be, it feels like it's too tall for that. You know, I think going a little bit more out, just 2 blocks. So it's changing how the path's gone in the past, but this will be like a special path. So this is less of a path and more of a balcony. Is my justification for it, I guess. Okay, so we're gonna be figuring this out right now, I guess. Okay. Let's get some more wood on me because I'll need that. Okay. Does this feel grander? So you'll kind of go out. So this will be like a thin kind of wall, and it will expand out to here. I guess there could be some pillar here. I don't know how that'll work, but... And then it goes out this way. And, there could be a chandelier right here, so it's a little bit more spaced, and I don't know what's going to be with this wall. I'm thinking this wall is kind of just going to be a wall, and there's going to be some pillars on it. So yeah, let's try something out, I guess. So if there is, so if it's 5, right, then the pillar will probably be here. And what we could do is have this be a pillar, and then like kind of make a border at the bottom of some type, and then it goes in more because I want it to feel indented in some way. Kind of like I did it down there. There was like 2 blocks of height, right? On the inside part. So let's try to see how that'll work. For the starting at the center one, and then we'll figure out what to do with the other parts later. So if I just go down here, imagine that that's like, I'm right here, and this will be like an arch. I feel like the arch isn't big enough though. Okay. Let's see what I can do here. So I'm just gonna say all these blocks are gonna fall at some point, so we'll just, I'm just gonna try this. And I want to just get a good arch. So is that good? And then the wool will be right there, covering the other parts. Okay. So, uh-oh, did I hit my mic? Okay, no, it's fine. It's fine. Yep, that's good. Let's sleep. So see how this arch is here? The problem with it right now is that if I place wool, it'll either be that high up, right? Or it's going to be flush with this. So I either want the arch to be a little bit higher or a little bit lower. And I'm thinking just a little bit lower would be fine. So, because this already is pretty high up, right? Or would that make it too small and not as grand? I mean, it would still... I don't know. Okay. I want to see it from this side. I'm trying to make like some bit of scaffolding up here so it's easier to build. Okay. Okay. And then we can do that. And then this, and then this, and then this. What we could do is also, we could do that. But that may be too thick for me, I think. It just, you know, it has that like rigid kind of thing like that, which I'm trying to avoid in the arch. Okay. Okay. So which side am I even on? This is... Okay, so that's gonna be there. I don't know if it should be more indented than that, though. Okay. I feel like that should be where it is, though, because the wool should be that high. Gosh, I really should work on a different part of the area before this, because I'm not prepared at all to build this part. Like, I could just have it where it's just like a beam and less of an arch in the first place. Okay, let's just kind of get rid of this part, because I don't think that's really what I want anymore. You know what? I really don't know what to do with this. We're going to leave this here for now. It's going to be a bit of a mess, but we have a general idea that there's going to be an arch here. There's wool. I haven't even figured out the lanterns yet, and that's what I need to do, but we'll do that later. Maybe there'll be hanging lanterns down from here. Maybe some type of... We could have candles. I don't think those produce light, though, so that would defeat kind of the purpose. We'll figure something out. Let's just change up my inventory a bit. So what I need is I need this, that, and just get rid of all the other blocks. So I need dirt, I guess, but... And do I need that? I don't know. Okay, well, I need another shulker box. Maybe I can just kind of do this. And take that, and then go like that. So kind of reorganize this so I have this shulker box free. And then I can move the dirt in here and then make this one a new shulker box. Okay, I can just... Yeah, I can keep this on me. Alright, I need stone. There is stone in one of these chests. Oh, this one. This one's empty too, so we can pick this up. These are basically empty also, so let's just... try to stay organized, but this is not working. So these are all empty ones. I'm going to leave these up here because I'm going to need them in a second instead of retarding them, but I'm just going to put them right. Please don't fall off. Wait. Yeah, I don't like it that close to the edge. Okay. So these are here. We're going to make a shulker box real quick. We're going to put these in here. And we need this stuff. I'm going to take all the stone and a lot of andesite too. Let me take it out of the one that's partially... Oh, these are both completely full. Okay, we'll take 4 things of andesite. You know what? Let's just take like a whole row. And then we're going to want a lot of stone also. This is all messed up. We'll take all the stone. And we're gonna need a bit of dirt probably. I'm gonna fill my inventory up with stone. And then we'll come back up. Hi. Hello. I don't know, there might have been something with the internet that happened, but I think it's fine still, so it might just be a little weird, but I think it's fine. So there should be stone in, I don't know, one of these chests, like this one and this one. So I'll fill that up, and then we'll head over here. And it is feeling very narrow now that I see it with that part from that angle. But that might be okay. Okay, so we're gonna keep like 1 stack of dirt on me. And then... okay, so... I don't need this pickaxe. I don't need my flint and steel right now. I'm gonna keep my ender chest on me just in case. So we can move this here. Gosh. So we can put this in here, and then we're gonna move this to the top. We're gonna move this here, and then we're gonna do 1, 2, 3, and I'm gonna get like the randomized thing set up for myself. And carrots I can kind of just eat and switch to the rockets too. So I'm gonna turn a few of these stacks into stone brick, and I'll do like 1 more here. I don't know why there's just 1 stone block. And then we can fill the rest up with andesite, which is going to be in the... So that stone brick andesite, that stone brick andesite. Okay, I think we're ready. I'm going to pick that up, and then switch to this, switch to the rockets, and we're going to head over here. I need to make the circle still, though. Ah, that's so annoying. I forgot about that, and that's why I'm going to need more dirt. Let's take another stack. Uh-oh. Okay, and then we can switch this to dirt temporarily. Hopefully what I can do is actually just mirror the one I see over here and just kind of go off it like that. I kind of remember how this works. Okay. 1, 2, 3, and then across. So how many blocks? This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 2, 2, 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 1, 2, and then 2. Okay, I remember this pattern enough so where I can just do it now. Right? So 2, 2, 1, 1. It'd be nice to have my shovel So let's do that. Okay, and then 2, 2, 2, 2, boom, boom. And we can line up with here and also line up with there to make sure it's correct. And we can line up, oh my gosh. Did I do I must have done something wrong because this should be right here. Okay, that's good that I checked this. Okay, this should be 2. This should be 2. This should be, okay, 2. 1, 2, and then 1, 2, and then 1, 2. What did I do wrong here? Did I set up this one wrong? Please no, please no, please no, please say it's something I'm doing wrong right now. Okay, that looks good. What did I do wrong, though? So this should be that, and then this should mirror this. Is this? Okay, so here's right. Or no, okay. One of these... What is wrong? Something is not right. Oh, aha, I found it. Okay. I just misplaced a block. Let me sleep, and we'll head back and fix it. Just a slight error. So we can go over here. And I didn't mean to place that right then. So it goes here, 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 here. And we can just mirror the ground now, which is the most safe way of doing this because I've made sure those bottom ones are right. And if those are wrong, then I may just cry because that'll take a really long time to rebuild. I mean, it's doable. It wouldn't take too long. I could probably do it within this stream, but just one of them. But that'd be annoying. Okay. Yeah, I'll just mirror the bottom, and that should be a good enough thing. Okay. I'm just going to go around here, and then I'm going to get rid of it with my shuttle afterward. Okay. Let's go over here and fix this up. So that's not there. This is 2, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 2, 2, 1, 2, 2, 2. Okay. This is good. Good. This is 2. This is 2. Okay, that lines up. All right, now we can go just build up. And it should be pretty quick actually once we get started. So stone, brick, andesite, stone, brick, andesite, stone, brick. Okay. Let's just go up. Yeah. Okay. So I know these towers are going to be here because if they're not, then I'm just going to be rechanging the whole build practically, and I don't want to do that. So I think they look good. I might want to take a view from the front of the builds after I do this tower, just to make sure I like the direction it's going, and just I can shift how the above goes, depending on how it feels. Okay. I'll try not to misplace blocks, because I don't want to have to get my pickaxe out. Probably should put it there, just in case, but... Do I have everything? 1, 2, 3. I think I put the rest in my shulker box, so all my other tools are either in a shulker box or in my ender chest. Okay. I just don't want to lose any of my netherite gear, like just place it on the ground and just despawn, because that'd be very sad. It might be an interesting feature if you could make some items not despawn when they drop. That might be bad for lag purposes, but maybe it could be like a special enchantment you could put on your tools so that if you do accidentally drop them, they would still be there. That's actually a pretty cool idea, I think. Because then, like, if you have, like, gear that I have, and then I accidentally drop a tool, and I'm like, oh no, it'll probably be okay. Right? Which you could hope happens is a zombie picks it up, so then it doesn't despawn. That's another... Is this randomized okay? That looks a little questionable, but, besides that, it's probably fine. I'll take a check afterward. I'm doing good. Yeah. I feel like I'm making some progress now. I was getting stuck in that archway over there, but we'll figure that out later once I have everything else in place, I think. The other parts in place. It's just, since that's partially an interior, it makes it difficult because I don't know how I want it to really work, because I'm trying to do just the exterior of the build and then do the interior afterwards, and it'd be like totally different place inside. I mean, there's some rooms I want to fit the style of what's in here, but I think the inside of the build will just be whatever I kind of want for certain areas, and that'll make it kind of like you're going into like this. I'll try to maintain like some of the castle theme, but when you get to like some interior rooms, they might be more farm based or more stylized. Okay, wait. Everything's kind of... I'm running out of stuff here. Is this... Okay, wait. I need to do that. And... Okay, so we're 1, 2... Okay. So I'm going through blocks really fast. That's weird. It's like... It's kind of going in that... it's fine. Well, we can check it afterward, just to make sure it's good. And we can like... Any weird blotches that are too much of one block, we can switch. I'm not being very good about my scrolling. I'm trying to be just random, but I don't want to go back. So what you could do, like on accident, with this type of strategy of randomization, is you could just go back and forth, and it just hits the two same blocks over and over again, even though you think you're just like scrolling kind of randomly. And that's not what I want to happen. So we'll try to avoid doing that. Okay. All right. And I guess we'll go on to the other tower after this one. We'll just build both of these today. And not go to something else. Because these are things I definitely know I want here. And then maybe we could also build these railings. Maybe not all the way up, because those are going to be like where that goes into, but just the basic bottom of it, just so we have those in place and don't have to do it later. So I can focus more on the design of the roof of it, or the ceiling, I guess. Is the castle floating in the sky? Oh no, it goes all the way down. There's the floor. It's pretty big, so yeah, it's not floating. I mean, this part in the center feels floating because there's no supports, but once it's covered, it'll look fine. And I guess technically there really isn't any supports. Like, this isn't really structural. Like if you saw this in real life, it wouldn't make sense. But I think once I fill in rooms in the inside, I'll have like pillars inside those, and then it'll look like it is more structural, but also you won't really see the exterior in most places, so it won't look as weird. But the interior, I'll kind of just adapt to what the outside shape is. I think it's the whole middle of the tower that confuses me. Yeah, oh yeah, because this, like, it's not connected. So this part, I didn't connect this part because I wasn't sure how I wanted to make a room here. So that part is, like, this tower isn't really connected, but it's supposed to be one whole tower. But that part, since it's kind of going to be an interior area, I just didn't place the blocks there. But I might need to at some point. So let's just fill up my inventory with all of this. Gosh, I'm going to need to make a new shulker box for the next tower. Let's see. I need this here. I think I'm low on stone bricks, so let's make a few more stacks of that. Okay, that, stone bricks. So, okay. It's all full now, and we have the shulker box still. Okay, let's keep going. Yeah, once I finish the tower, I'll go take a view of like the whole thing, because I did want to check on the front of the build, because I wanted to make sure it was the way I want it to be. What height is that? I probably should check it, because I think Does it work perfectly? Let's get my rocket. I want to know the height so I don't mess this up. We're at, what am I at here? This is 151. Okay. I missed. Okay, there we go. This is 154, so we'll make sure to hit that. So we need to go 3 blocks after this. So it works out perfectly. Oh, didn't mean to keep that there. And since like there's gonna be another tower right here, and that one's gonna feel pretty floaty once I put it in place, because I'm not sure if I'm gonna connect it. I'm probably not gonna connect it first. I'm probably gonna build the tower first, just like the basic skeleton of it, like I am with this one, and then I'm going to add details and connect it, because it's hard to connect things together if you haven't like built what you're connecting, I feel. That might not be true if you already have the design ready, though. Is this 50? No, this is 51. We need to do one more higher. All right. Is this randomized? Good. Yeah, that's fine. And I should have enough blocks for one more part of this, so... That was all andesite. And it is almost night, so I'll try to go fast. But this type of building is good for having the Swift Sneak, because sometimes it's like, I feel like it doesn't help me, but for this it's really helpful, because I don't, like I could like backwards, like bridge this and maybe be faster, but I don't think I can speed bridge with Swift Sneak on. Like I maybe could do it like a little bit, but I think I'd fall, because it would just be the time like you have to like go off it would be really quick. Okay, and things are probably spawning at this point, so I don't know. We'll take a quick view of the towers, or the front real quick, just so we can see it at night. But it's probably things are already spawning in. All right. Yeah, I think it'll be good. I wasn't sure if it was going to be too tall up this way, but I think the angle that it goes upward is good. Is there any mobs here? Okay, I think we're good. So like if we check from the bottom, so there's a gap right here, right? I think that makes it interesting though. And then it kind of is just gonna go up like you want a nice triangle, I think, for a build like this. So it's gonna be like a triangle that goes, I mean, it's gonna be a triangle no matter what, but like a 45-degree triangle. So that the point's right here when looking from the bottom. So that would be where the top is. I guess I haven't even figured out the height yet, but I'm thinking maybe this tall would be the height of that tower, so it's gonna feel pretty big. But there's also gonna be roofs on these, so that might make it feel a bit better. Okay, I need to make another shulker box, because I'm out of stone, partially. There's just dirt in here. Is that enough? I'm gonna get another stack. I think I'm gonna run out of dirt. Okay, let's just get rid of that, and we'll keep that in my inventory. Okay, let's just do this, and the andesite is in here, so we can take another row of it, and then I want some more stone, so let's just go down and get stone. Because at the bottom, there's a ton of stone. I don't know if I'll ever run out. I don't think for this build I'll run out of stone, but I'm not sure where I'd go to mine, because I haven't went mining for just stone in a long time. I think the last time I did it was when Deep Slate didn't exist. So I did it for diamond mining maybe. But this mostly is probably from what I cleared out when I made this flat. Okay, let's head back down here. I can't talk and do things sometimes, so I'll try to focus a little bit here. Okay, that's good. I'm gonna make a bit of stone brick, and we'll just replace some of that here. And this is a bit messed up now, so this should be, I don't know, we'll reset it in a bit. I'm out of fireworks also, so let's get, well, I might need to restock some of this at some point. I haven't checked my gunpowder farm in a while, so it probably has some stuff in it from the last time I AFK'd at the iron farm. Okay, so we'll use up these rockets real quick. I'm just gonna use them so I can have another space in my inventory. And then I need to make the circle. Oh, did I not bring the shulker box? Gosh, just wasting everything. Shulker boxes don't break if you punch them, right? So that'd be fine. And I replaced the dirt too. Great. That's the one thing I needed. Okay. Let's redo this. I should be pretty fast this time since I just did this design. And we can check to make sure it's right by looking at the bottom also, which was really good that I saw that while building it. Because if I didn't, then I'd be in trouble. I'm going to get rid of the dirt at the end, I think would be best on the corners. So I'm going to get rid of all the dirt like underneath it eventually. I just have it there as like a placement. But I don't feel like it's necessary to get rid of it yet because it's kind of just, it'd be a bit of a pain to do it, and I think I'll just do it once, like I have something I need to put there. Okay, I'm just gonna start from this side and then get rid of some of the stuff. So 2, 2, then it's here, then 2, 2, 1, 1, 2, and then, oops. I'm gonna do a quick check at the end just to make sure I didn't make any mistakes like that because I'd have to redo part of it. Okay. Let me just start from this side just so it's easier to count. Ah, darn it. Guess I could just do it from the bottom here. Is that? That's wrong. This needs to be there. Okay. I'm gonna take a quick check because this, I might have misplaced something. How do you plan such a huge building? Do you have some blueprints you work on? You do it like one thing at a time, and it ends up nicely together. Yeah, I don't actually have like a full plan of the builds. So I'm kind of just improvising as I'm going up. I made kind of an outline of it in a creative world originally, and I kind of go to that now and then. But yeah, I don't know how this will look. I don't have a design already laid out, so it's mostly improvising. Some things I planned before the video, but I don't have like a full idea of it, what the outcome's gonna be. I kind of just know in general how I wanted the castle to be, and then I kind of just assembled it from there. Because with such a big project, I could build it all in creative mode first, but I feel like it's more fun to kind of just build it gradually, and also, I don't know, if I built it on creative, I'd be like kind of bored building it all again in survival, I feel. But if you really want like a really accurate thing, it's probably better to do it all on creative first. But I think with this, I kind of knew what I wanted, so I don't think I need too much of a plan. Sometimes I get stuck on this build, like I don't know what to place in certain areas. And that's like kind of with over there, I'm still not sure how I want that to look. But usually I can figure out something that's like, okay, this probably makes the most sense. And I can always come back to it later if it really bugs me. But like even that looks fine if I did that there and there. And probably just made the wall look nice, so that might be what I do. But yeah, I don't know. One thing about not planning it all beforehand is if I like say I messed up the foundation, like I made it so this block was one shorter on this side than that side, I don't know what I'd do because the whole build would be off by a block and that would mess so many things up. Usually you'd be able to tell if you made an error like that along the way, so you can correct it as you go. Like I had to redo some of these towers at one point because I misplaced their blocks, which was bad. But it wasn't the whole build that got misplaced, so you just have to take it at chunks, I think. Just think about a certain part of the build and know how you want the whole build to be, but then look at a certain part and be like, I want this tower to be this tall, or I want the roof to have this type of slope. So you like outline the slope you want, so you get like, I want it to be that steep, and then you're like, well, I want it to kind of connect this way, and then you kind of work from there. I can say it's pretty hard to do. I don't know. You just kind of get better at it with builds, I feel. So this has taken a really long time. One day it'll be done though, and that'll be so cool. But I kind of never plan for the interior to be done. Like I kind of want to just build on it as I go gradually. And that'll be kind of just a fun ongoing project, I think. So, because sometimes it's sad to finish things, you know? Some things it's kind of nice to have where you can always continue on to it. I don't know how much necessarily I'll build on the castle, but I don't ever like plan on like giving up this world, so I'll always just add more. So it's always good to have room to build other things. But I think I'm never gonna build anything bigger than this in this world, at least in Minecraft. I don't have any plans to do that because this is gonna be kind of the thing. Maybe in some other worlds. But I don't know. This is just such a huge project. I'd have to do something like this again. I'd have to like, I wouldn't want to like spread it out over a year like I have done this one. I'd want to do it like within like 2 months, you know, and I just work like 5 hours every day on it. And I'd probably want to do it with other people also. I wouldn't want to have it like a solo build like this one. Just because it's just so long. And it's good to have variety in projects. So if you kind of get stuck with one thing, it's kind of cannot be fun because you get worn out. But I just wanted to have this one build that was kind of perfect. As perfect as it can get, I guess. I need stone. I guess I could fill up my inventory. Is this enough though? Is this okay? Am I missing something? Stone, stone bricks, andesite, stone, stone brick, andesite, stone, stone brick. Okay. I can break this, and it is almost night. So let's actually sleep before Creeper blows up all my shulker boxes. And then we'll head back. And I have like a new monitor setup, so it's hard to read chat now because it's like really small. So I might want to change that next time. Because it like I have to like kind of squint to see it. Because it's actually because my monitor is like the monitor I have is higher quality. It has more pixels, so it makes it smaller. Which is kind of ironic. Because I have the monitor, I have like 3 monitors now. One with my laptop, one like a side one that I just got, and then one that's like big and I use. The biggest one is like they're all different sizes too. The biggest one's like standard 1920 by 1080, and that's the one I'm using to play right now. And then the laptop one has more pixels than that, but it's like smaller. And then the other one's like it's like the same size as the laptop, but like not as good. I'm planning on creating a Japanese style castle around one of my mob farm to hide it because it's ugly. And as you said, I don't want to be pre-build it in creative, then do it survival. Yeah. Yeah, that sounds pretty cool though. I think, yeah, if you kind of just like lay out sizes you want first and then build in the textures and the indents and stuff, then it doesn't feel that overwhelming, and that's kind of weird. I'll get rid of that once I'm done if I remember, because that I don't really like to look at that. But so on my other two monitors, one has like the web browser with the stream up, and then the other one has OBS. And the one with the web browser shows you like chat. And yeah, it's just kind of, it's hard to see. I'll try to like reformat it next time, but I can read it. My eyesight's still good enough. I don't know, I guess you could just like Control Plus also on it would work. But sometimes when you like resize a web browser, it kind of messes up where some things are because it's not really meant for that. Sometimes like certain websites don't really prepare for that well. Okay. That I don't know about that. Is that, you know, it's kind of funny. That's actually kind of where the entrance to the door is going to be. I mean, I guess a little bit lower. But you know, it's kind of like, looks kind of like an entrance. Yeah, I think with big builds though, the key is to lay them out and then build them. Like know where you want things to go, like what size you want it, and then build it. I didn't really do that with this build. I made the perimeter first. That was the first thing I did, and then I dug it out. It's like where all this, like there's like some hills here, and then I kind of just built up the starting walls, and I kind of made the starting wall was my original design of it, and then I was like, I'm gonna build pillars and it's just gonna go up. But I think if you're trying to do something like covering something, it's good to like get some like dirt or some block and just kind of shape around where you want to build to know how you want everything shaped. Because it's the connecting things that can mess things up. Like you have one good design of something and then another good design of like two parts. And if they don't connect well together, then it kind of ruins both of the designs. So like for this tower in the middle and this tower, I don't have a design to connect them. I don't have a design for this tower yet. Is there too much? No, I think it's fine. Just this one part that I want to edit. For like, I kind of know what I want to do with this, and there's enough space to where it's not gonna like, I'm gonna run out of space and then I can't connect it the way I want to, and it's just gonna look weird. So that's kind of my thought, that it's just, there's so much space that it's not gonna be, that's not the limiting factor that'll mess me up. Because that would be the main thing, is running out of space, I feel, with larger builds. But I guess with larger builds, that's not really an issue. It's just if you're making like a bunch of small builds that are connected. But I feel like there's a natural flow to that usually. Okay, is this the right height? It's 50 or 50. Okay, we have one more up. It's hard to tell from here. Wow, like I feel like I'm at the same height as over there, but I guess it's a little higher. We'll do one more up. And this, yeah, this is where the height of it is. It's not gonna go any higher than this. Okay, so yeah, just one more time here. And I think next I'll add the railings to connect those parts. Because that, I know how I want it. So also, if you get stuck on building a certain part of the build, one of the strategies that I do is just do something that I know is going to be there. Like this pillar right here. I still don't have the design for the outside the pillar. Like, these pillars are a bit more decorated, right? But I don't have the outside design for this pillar. But I know that there's going to be a pillar here, so I can just place it. And I don't have to worry about, like, having to remove it later. I mean, I might have to, like, chisel out parts where the window will be. But that's kind of... That kind of makes sense, right? To build the whole thing up and then do the window, and not do the window while you're building it. I think this is faster. Because there's probably going to be windows in this tower. Like 4? There's probably 4 or 2. There's probably 4 windows, and they're going to be pretty big. And there might be, like, there's going to be something right here. There's going to be a cool pillar of some sort that I need to do right there, but I don't know how that's going to go. And is this the right height? 154. Okay, good. Let's check. Is this also 154? 153? Oh my gosh, did I mess this up? 153. I very specifically outlined this. This is 154. These are different heights. I think this one's more correct. But I don't know. We'll have to... So, okay. Yeah, this one's definitely more correct because I think there should be 6 in between here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then if we go out over here, I'm just making sure this is the right one. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then there'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, this might be the one I messed up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Oh, I'm so confused. This is, So I'll need to fix this. Alright, really enjoyed your stream. I'm new to Minecraft, so I don't understand everything, but it looks really fun. Good work. Thanks. Yeah, it's, there's a lot to the game. There's a lot to it, so this is just kind of one part of the game, I guess. Either way, this is an easy fix. I just need to find what height I want it to be at. Because I did like actually purposely make it a specific height. So I want to figure this out now. So this is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and then we can go. We'll say 7. All right, and then we'll go here. This is just a way of looking at it from afar. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we'll go... This is weird, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is 6. This is 6. Maybe I miscounted this. Let's go over to this tower. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's 6 here. Okay, we're counting not that slab. So this is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this slab... So there's 6 before this... there's 7... There's 6 before the slab. So the slab's right there, right? 1 for the slab. And then there's going to be 6, so there's 1 for the slab. So there's 5 in between here. Okay, I think this one goes up 1. That's what I'm going to say, because if it doesn't, then that'll be bad. And I still need to change that blotch on the other tower. Because that's a little weird still. So we'll try to fix that after this is lined up. Or was this one correct? I'm so confused. Ah, gosh. And I'm low on the blocks here also. So... But yeah, so things like this I need to realign. I still don't know how I'm going to do the top here, but I want there to be like an even number between the two like kind of support things. So I'm going to look at these real quick after I sleep just to get that comparison again, to remember how I did it, because I think I wanted to add 2 blocks in between the supports. So if we go over here, see, wait a minute. No, that side doesn't have one. Okay. Okay. So if we go, I don't know, on this tree is good enough spot to see it. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's the same? Those are the same? I didn't know that. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then it's 1, 2, 3, 4. I am. So this should be 6. Okay, so we're counting this as we're counting the right here real quick. No one needs to know I did that. So this is one lower. So this is one lower than what the top's gonna be. So that's how I can tell. Okay, so here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 14 plus 4 is 18. So that's 18. So this one, that's 18. I think I decided, okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is the same. Did I? Okay, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1. I'm so confused. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then from there, okay, okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna outline this part. They're all the same height now, so that's good. But we're gonna outline this part. I'm out of dirt, so I need more dirt. That part, if we count, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. And then if we go from the top, after I get some dirt. So this is why you would want to not do this all in survival, because then you just go crazy with the measurements if you're trying to be exact like I am. I just want it to be even in between the two parts. I don't know why. That's just how I did on the last one. So I'm just trying to make sure that's correct. So this shouldn't take too long. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay. 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then 7. So if we get rid of this, all this other dirt is just nonsense. Except these two pieces. So this is 7. Then what is in between this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, this is correct. Gosh, that took way too long to figure out. Okay. So, just to make sure, because if I have to redo the towers on top, that I just won't. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, it's all good. It's all good. And they're all at 154 now. And you could tell because this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And those were at that height too. I'm just going to do one more check because every time like you change something to your build like this, you want to make sure you're doing the right change, not changing it with the wrong way. But let's just get rid of all this dirt. That was incredibly confusing. But we're good now. So if it's 7, it should be 20 high. Is how high this should be. So we'll do that. But first I'm gonna get rid of all the dirt over at this one because that's not supposed to be here. Okay, there we go. There we go. And there we go. So, this should be 20. And an easy way to do that is just do 20 and then just build up. And we should have 0 at the end. I should probably eat some food because my hunger's a little low and I took a bit of damage. There we go. It's perfect. Good. Let's reorganize my inventory. I'm just going to do a 1 round check to check it's 54 at all of them, which will take not too long. 154. I'm using the block location, not my own, by the way. I think that's more reliable, usually. But it's sometimes like harder to see because things are overlapping. Okay, they're all the same height. Now we need to edit this part. So we can just go and then just, I don't know, like that. Is that good? I forgot there was no dirt under me. All right, let's just check from here. I mean, that's a lot of not stone brick, but... Okay, I'm gonna add just a little bit here. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna end up dying trying to do this. Okay, so we're just gonna change a little bit here to stone brick, just so it feels just that little bit. I want to not obsess over the texture of the wall, but because that's the type of thing you'll just go hours going crazy, kind of like the measurement thing. Okay, but now that's good. Let's add the railings for all of these, and that would be pretty good. Okay, so put stone here. I'm going to put all this. This is kind of my stone texturing chest at this point, or shulker box. This is my roof and stuff chest. They're shulker boxes, but you know, they're kind of like chests. So I need this and that and anvils. I'm gonna need a lot of anvils. I may not have enough anvils. Okay, let me take a quick sip of water because my throat's getting a little dry, and then I'll collect the rest of the resources. Okay. So, this is good. I don't need the lanterns yet because I haven't made that design. I'm going to turn some of this into polished. And I'm going to turn a bit more. You know what? Let's just turn the rest of this in polished. I know I'm going to use it at some point, so it's okay. And am I going to run out of smooth stone? I might need to actually furnace some more. Okay, we'll do that later. So it goes 3. How does this work? 3. Okay, it starts with that. 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Did something happen? No, no, it's fine. Okay, that just looked weird for a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so it's 6, 7, 9. And we can tell because it should be centered, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3. So there should be 4 on both sides. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey, I got it right. We can do another check at the end just to make sure these are aligned correctly. So it's 7, but it should line up with here too to make sure it's right. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Block. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that's good. So this is pretty fast building parts like this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. It's turning night, so I'm gonna just loop around here. Hopefully nothing spawns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I got in pretty good rhythm there. All right. Let's head over here. There's gonna be some indents, actually below the balcony a little bit. So I want to build those in place, and also I can put the windows. This will take a little while to do, but should be okay. I need more anvils. That's something I definitely need though. So let's make more anvils. Okay. We need a lot of anvils. Hopefully that's enough. I should probably AFK at the iron farm between this stream and the next. Because I have just used up all of my iron, which is great. Okay, I no longer need that. I just need these 3 blocks, right? I think we'll do the windows underneath afterward. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't need to count, right? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Is this centered? Yes. Okay. I guess I'll do the carpets afterward. Okay, there's going to be a really good rhythm we're going to get with these anvils in a second. It's going to be very clean. Let me just... Okay, watch this. Okay, well, I don't want to crouch because that feels... Okay, that might be too fast. Let's see. It's hard to get the right angle. Okay, well, that's in place. Let's walk over here. And then place these anvils. The anvil sound I feel is kind of satisfying to hear. It's a little loud, to be honest. But besides that, it's cool. We're gonna need more carpets. So I used about 2 stacks, maybe. Okay, we'll go back around the other way. And I'm just gonna do 2 for now. Or just 1. Let's just go... you know what? We don't even need to do that. We'll do that. We'll deal with that later. I'm just gonna crouch and do this though, because I already have the Swift Sneak on, and it'll just get tiring to do actual, like, fast placement of it. Okay. So we'll build up the pillars once we, like, kind of build the roof. We'll do that. We'll get the frame of all the pillars in place. I think maybe in the next stream. I don't know. But we just need to get this in place, and then those windows. Using anvil is pretty nice thought. Yeah, I think I saw someone use this as like a rail before. I think it's kind of a common rail design, but I thought it worked really well with the builds, and also I have an iron farm, so I can use the anvils. And plus, it is kind of to show off also, look how rich I am, you know? That's also why I'm using like diamonds in some of the locations, because it makes it look rich, you know? I mean, if it was in creative mode, it would be like, ah, whatever. But I've spent the time to mine those diamonds, and I haven't used any like machines for it, which is probably stupid. I probably should make some like tunnel bores to get diamonds. But so far, it's all just manual mining. But probably make a tunnel bore at some point, and then I can get more diamonds. I don't know how much more efficient they are than just regular, but I think it's pretty good. I probably won't actually use any of the anvils though, because I don't want to damage them, which is kind of funny, but I guess I could. Like, it's a good supply of all the anvils, and I could just replace them. But probably for the integrity of the build, I'll leave it how it is. And I'm low on gray wool again. Maybe I should shear the sheep. Do you think they're refreshed? I mean, it's been a little while, but, you know, they take a while. They're sometimes annoying. Okay, let's put this in here. And let's check on the sheep. And then I'll go do the windows. Because it was like about at the beginning of the stream that I did this. So we can go again. And yeah, they're all... The main issue, I think, is that the grass isn't growing fast enough. Because there's a lot of sheep, right? So they go back pretty fast. But, like, the grass doesn't... I mean, there's plenty of grass here, but I just have these holes where I make sure that it can't run out of grass. Goodness, sheep. Just... I need to make an actual sheep farm at some point, but, you know, that'll be a later thing. How did a bat get there? Did it spawn inside? That's weird. Okay, let's get up. I don't know how loud that is for you. I have the game audio like, what I hear, like, how loud it is for me is different from what's being recorded. So actually my, like, Minecraft is at, like, 4% right now, audio, which is weird, because then my, like, my speakers are, like, louder. So... yeah, it's kind of, I can't tell, but that might be kind of loud, because it's louder than I think I had it before. Okay, what I need to do now is, I can put my shield back. My elytra is getting low. I need to get some concrete. Did I run out of the concrete though? I hopefully have just a little bit left. I don't think that's enough. I really want to do this today though. So, you know what, we're gonna do a bit of a concrete grinding, which is really fun to watch. There's some more wool in here. I maybe should organize this. Okay, but I'm going to head down. We'll get the materials we need for the other parts. So we're going to be adding these windows on, but the other sides, I haven't done that yet. So I just want to make sure I don't forget to do that, because then, like, the build will feel kind of awkward and it'll annoy me. So here are the rest of my tools, right? I feel like I should put this in my shulker box just in case this blows up. It's a little bit safer. So I'll put that here with my other tools I'm not using currently. Okay. So, gray, this is gray concrete. Okay. We have, I'll do like 8 stacks. Do I have gravel? Come on, I can't be out of gravel. There's a lot of chains in here. Okay, I have a ton of sand. I know there's a lot of gravel somewhere in here. Okay, that's 1. I just need 4 stacks. Okay. 2 gravel, good. 6. Okay. I have the piglin bartering farm that produces gravel, but that's like really not efficient. Let me call PETA on how dare you store your sheeps. Yeah, my sheeps, they're very happy. I assure you, they're not. They're having the time of their lives in there. There's some other animals that wandered in over the times, but they're great. Okay, so yeah, I did have some gravel in here, and there's some here. I'm gonna just move this just so later I can get to it, but I only need 4. That's a very temporary sheep farm, but I've had it over a year now, so temporary is a weird word, you know. But eventually I'll make a pretty sheep farm, and I'll build one like I'll build one in that location maybe, just to signify that what originally was there, because I've had that the whole time I built this castle. But yeah, I want to make an actual sheep farm. Not that that would be a better life necessarily. I mean, it'll be more decorated. That's just a dirt pit. But it'll at least look pretty, so, you know, the sheep will be, like, cool. But I've never actually made a sheep farm that's automatic before. So that's something I want to do. Is there... I need to... Let's actually place some stone in these furnaces. Is also something I should do. Gosh, there's just so many things to do. I really need to fix my gold farm, though. Because without that, I don't know what I'm going to do with my elytra to mend it. Because the spider farm is not going to cut it. So, I could AFK fish, but that's... I guess that would still give XP, but it would only do, like, one thing, and I'd have to be AFK, and that's not what I want to do. But it doesn't really work well anymore anyway. So, it is almost night. I probably do want, like, a few animal farms, though. The thing about sheep is they're loud, right? So I don't want my sheep farm necessarily inside the castle. I might want it, like, outside, kind of how I said. But, like, with other animal farms, I might want to keep, like, loud farms not inside the castle, so it's, like, quiet inside. Because, you know, it's kind of, like, nice to have a bit of, like, the serene quietness. And let me actually sleep real quick. Like I always say, there's so many farms I need to create, and I'm kind of just putting those aside until I finish the castle. Like I should make a concrete farm. I should probably have like a cobblestone farm with a TNT thing. I should have a tree farm. Sheep farm, you know. I eventually want to create almost all the farms in the game. That's kind of a quest I have, just to build all the farms. The thing about it is that they break over time though too, so you have to like refix it, like my gold farm, which is broken. I mean, they still drop down, right? The zombies still drop down with the turtle eggs there, but it doesn't make XP unless they're aggroed. And I followed the design someone else made. I think Ray's Works was the design by. But I made it like a really long time ago now. I guess you can create the farms when you want to do something else than building, when you are a bit bored of building the castle. Yeah, that is true. I have now and then built farms in between the castle. I made my bee farm. I think that might be the only farm. I really haven't done that many farms because I've only worked on the castle when streaming, and I've done pretty much only streams in this series for a long time. I think my last episode was when I went to the Deep Dark, just because I wanted to do that not on stream, just because, you know, it's a bit precarious, and I think that's more fun in not a stream format. The series isn't really meant to be all streams, but it's kind of turned into that because I just don't have the time to record an episode that's interesting with me just building the castle. I think it's more fun to see the whole, like, stream of it being built. But see, this didn't take long at all. That's all of it done. But yeah, I need to fix some farms. But I'm getting so close to finishing. I mean, it doesn't necessarily look like that because I still have all this, but this is like, compared to what I've already built, it's well over halfway done, I think. I mean, this last tower is going to be huge, and these towers I still need to do things, but you know, it's mostly done. Like probably 60-70%, which is still a lot, but it's progress. Okay. So let me check. So these are in place right here. Aligned with these. Oh, I need this. Okay, so let me check what I did on the other side. I didn't do that yet. These are already in place. Are they aligned? Yes, they are. No, they're not. We're gonna need to move those over, but they're already there, so I don't need to get that. Or these aren't aligned. Oh, that one is. Okay, wait, and that one isn't. The inside one isn't. Okay, so that's fine. I just need some of these. Okay, so how has this worked here? This is aligned, and this is aligned. Okay, never mind. I move one of these to the side. And they're both aligned with the thing above them. So we go like that. We go like that. Oh, they are. What am I looking at? Okay, so there's both a gap. I'm not even going to bother really picking up these things because it's just a mess. I think it's 4 high. Maybe I can check. No, that might be too far. Okay, let's go around again just to make sure I build this right. So it's 3 wide. What? So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it goes, and it's 3 blocks. Is this the right? Yeah, wait. Oh, this is wrong. It was, oh my goodness. I'm just confusing myself all over the place. Okay. This goes here. And then we got this, and we got this. And then we can break this. And do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then here. So this shouldn't take too long to build. These parts. Get rid of that. Place this in. Alright, so I just need to move this light over, place those up there, build this in, and there we go. We just need to do that like 7 more times. Is that the right number? Quite a few more. Oh, I forgot to add the lights on top. How could I forget? I just talked about it. Well, not really, but a while ago. It's an important detail. I probably should have made more farms along with building the castle. That probably would have been smart. But I really just, I feel like if I work on a farm, it'll just be procrastinating at this point. Because I have the materials I need. There's not really any material that I need a ton of. Like, for example, like making a concrete farm. I don't really need that. I can do it pretty fast. Like, that doesn't take too long. And I'm not using an insane amount of concrete either. So I don't mind just, you know, taking the time to do something slow. If I add more diamonds in the builds, it might be worth making a tunnel bore, but I'd have to use someone else's design. And I mean, all the farms I'm really going to use is someone else's design if it's going to be super efficient. I can make some farms, but like the basic things, like I can make a melon farm and, you know, a lot of the farms, but ones that are really technical, I don't know how to do. I mean, I can always follow a tutorial, but it's more fun to make your own things, you know? But you want them to be practical too. You know, you don't want to just make a farm and be like, yes, you get 1 gunpowder an hour. It's not really worth it. So you want to like follow tutorials, but you can, one thing you can do though when following tutorials is you can put your own spin on the design the person did, like slightly change it. When it's super technical, you probably don't want to do that because then you're going to end up breaking it somehow. But like in a farm, you kind of know how it works. You like know how their design works. You can make a few alterations to make it better, but or you can change like the blocks out usually. Oh, I forgot to be doing this. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna have to go back and do this. There's always another step, huh? I forgot about that for some reason. Okay, let's go back real quick and just place these all in. Or did I did do it. Okay, well, it's just this one then. Because they're, yeah, I need to do these also. I can put my shield back. So there we go. And I also have my lightning rods here. I want to get a permanent place for those at some point. I haven't figured out where I want to put them, but they have a pretty large radius. In Java Edition, I think it's larger than Bedrock actually, so I could probably like sneak one right there. I think they just need to be exposed to the sky and they work. So I could also just put them. I don't know. I think if you put them at the top of the world, I don't know if they work correctly. Still, that might not work. And they'd also probably cast a shadow if I had like a block under. I guess I could put a glass block, but I think incorporating them into the build would be better. The only reason I need them, like most of the build is stone, right? But the trees, I don't want to burn down because those would burn really fast if lightning struck them. And it wouldn't be a big deal if like those weren't custom trees, but since I customly made them, I don't want to have to rebuild them because that took like 4 or 5, I don't know how many streams that took. That took a lot of streams. But yeah, I don't want to do that again. And also, when I was building those trees and made the design, I think it was definitely before the cherry trees were in the game. And I like the cherry trees. They're probably my favorite tree. And I wasn't sure if I liked them at first in the game, but they really grown on me, the design they've used. And I like how the leaves fall too. But I don't want to replace the trees I already built because they were custom trees. And they look cool. But maybe I can incorporate cherry trees like maybe at the top part if it's a little like garden area. Okay, I just need to add lanterns. But, you know, if I, like, because this build, since it's so long, like, they incorporate new blocks in the game. Like, tough blocks or like, tough bricks. Is that going to be in one of the newer updates? That could be helpful with this type of build, but it's kind of too late to incorporate them since, you know, I've already built so much, and it's weird to have, like, a new block at the top. You know, you kind of want to be consistent throughout. And is there another block here that I have not been placing? Probably. I still don't know if this is exactly what I want. I might want to change it a little bit. But I need to go back and place all those. It's fine. It is almost night, though, again, so I probably should sleep. But there's just a little bit left, and it looks pretty at night also. I just don't want creepers to fall on me, because none of this is lit up here. I mean, this roof is, but like above me, the balcony is not lit up, so. Okay, I'm gonna go do that real quick, because I'm too scared that creepers are gonna spawn and land on me. So let's do that. Okay. Out. That's the right height. Okay. That looks good. This needs to be altered. Yeah, I'll need to do a check around again just to make sure I didn't forget anything, because I feel like with this these windows I could easily like miss a feature like the lanterns on top, even after like doing them over and over again. So this is 3, we want to go 1 higher because it's 4. And when I was designing this window, I wasn't sure if this roof was detailed enough, or this wall, because it's really flat wall. But I think it's kind of grown on me. The wall, because the windows I think look really nice. Like, they're not real windows. Like, these are actually going to be real windows, I think. But these are more just decorational pillars. Okay, I forgot the lanterns on this one. But I think it works really good. It kind of like gradually builds it up. and I think it works nice. All right, did I? Okay, I've added those. I've added those. I feel like I forgot this one. Did I forget it on this side? No, I got it. Okay, so this, did I forget it over here? Yeah, I forgot it on all these ones. So I'm just going to do this and then do another check just to make sure they're lined up correctly. Okay. Wow, I'm just falling down. Okay. Got it. Okay, that should be all of them in place. Let me just, when I fly around here, I'm just gonna look to make sure the windows look like they're in the right place. I need rockets. Okay, these look good. I'm just gonna, okay, we need to do this just because I'm low again. There we go. Silk touch, right? Okay, don't want to break my, so that looks right. Okay, yes, yes, yes. I think just checking right, like up here is the right spot. I don't have any dirt on me. Okay, well, this is how I'm gonna get up. Okay, is this right? Yep. Yep. Okay. There's one block between the thing and the roof, or like the overhang part. So everything looks good. Good. Okay. Now we just check the front one to make sure this is right. Okay. Cool. So, I think this is going to be where I end the stream. I've made a decent amount of progress. It was mainly that I started to get a design on this. I designed this a little bit, kind of have a general idea of that I want an archway kind of thing going on there. Kind of like a hallway. I kind of feel like it's going to be like one of those Harry Potter hallways, kind of with the arches. That's kind of what I'm thinking about right now, but I don't know. There's a lot of kind of things that I'm inspired by to build this, or like our inspiration for it. So yeah. I'm not sure what I'm gonna build the next stream. I'm probably gonna try to start replicating this on the other sides, or try to make those archways. I might also start the stream by showing my fixed gold farm if I actually fix it between streams. I might not, because that's kind of a technical thing to fix, and if Iron Golem's reach is longer than the piglin or the zombie piglins, then I might have a chance. But if that doesn't work like that, I really don't know what I'm going to do to aggro them. I might need to make the farm so I have to physically aggro them, and they come after me. But I don't know how I'd do that, and to keep them aggroed, I don't know. I guess I could just hit them with snowball now and then. Or something like that. When is my next stream? I don't really have a streaming schedule. I usually make weekly videos, so I kind of rotate through different series. So probably, let me see. Probably like 2 weeks from now on a weekend. Right now I have the week off, so I'm able to stream today, but usually I only like do things on the weekends. Since like I'm really busy a lot of the time, I can't really plan streams when I'm doing them. But I don't know, probably in 2 weeks or so, depending on how busy I am, maybe I could do another one before then, but probably about 2 weeks. So wait, so today is the 14th. It's Valentine's Day actually. So probably it's probably at the first weekend of the next month. Is that right? Because I'll make a video maybe at the end of this week, and then one next week, and then be the end of the month. So that's probably when I'll stream. But you can always hit the notification bell and subscribe to be, and all that stuff. I don't know if that's helpful or not. But yeah, that's probably when, unless it changes. So either Saturday or Sunday of the first of the next month. I wish I could do it more, but I'm just really busy. So, this is the 100th episode, which is actually kind of special. I didn't really do anything, but we kind of just worked on it and continued the build. Uh, so I think that's pretty cool. I kind of have an idea of what we're going to work on next time. Kind of just copy this part and we'll figure out how the other parts connect later. So, yeah. Um like and subscribe if you enjoyed. Uh and I guess I'll see you next time. Thanks for the stream. See you soon. Yes. Bye.